Mr. Bones.
What up, peeps? Mr. Bones back at you, and welcome back to Peep This Reviews. And what we're talking about is 1992's The Vagrant. Shout out to Hobbs Horror for sending this one my way. Let's talk about it. 1992's The Vagrant, directed by Chris Wallace and written by Richard Jeffries. Starring Bill Paxton as Graham Krakowski, Michael Ironside as Lieutenant Ralph Parfus, Marshall Bell as the Vagrant, and Colleen Camp as Judy Danzig. A businessman buys a house, but he has a hard time trying to get rid of the previous tenant, a dirty bum. So when this movie comes on, you meet Bill Paxton's character, Graham Krakowski. Bill Paxton's playing a different type of character than I'm used to seeing him play, which I'm used to seeing him play crazy characters, like his character from Aliens or the vampire in Near Dark. In this, he's playing a timid, normal type of guy who works a 9 to 5 in an office, and he's arriving with a real estate agent to check out a house. Then not long after he decides to buy the house, and he's got his property there and trying to tidy up the place and get ready to move in, as he's turning the corner of a room, he sees a dirty old man with like burn marks on his face and sausage fingers exiting his kitchen door, his back door, where he regularly squats there, apparently. So Graham becomes obsessed with this guy, always watching him with binoculars out the window, peeking out the window, seeing what he's doing, watching what he's doing, calling the cops on him nonstop. I see the Vagrant again. He's across the parking lot. What's he doing? Oh, he's eating. You know, really breaking a law there. And there's a scene where he's coming home from the grocery store and sees the guy behind a vacant lot where they're going to build new houses, eating some kind of piece of raw meat or something. And he starts peeking at him. And the guy sees him and looks back, and he freaks out and drops all of his groceries and runs home because he's really freaked out by the guy. And then there's another scene where he comes home from work and the guy's in his kitchen sitting there eating a sandwich, and he's freaking out, and he runs up to check on his girlfriend, and she's in the shower, and she's like, yeah, I let him in. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just a homeless old man that I invited in for a sandwich. And Graham has this weird ass dream where his girlfriend's being railed from behind by this homeless man while he watches. And like I said, he keeps calling the cops, so he's becoming like the kid who cried wolf, where the cops don't believe anything he says anymore. And then eventually there's this one scene where they come to his door to question him about the realtor who's missing, and one of the cops finds the remains in the refrigerator, to which she was killed by the Vagrant, but he was blamed for it. So they take him to jail, and they take him to court, and somehow he was found not guilty. So he's losing his mind, so he decides to get the hell out of town and go move into a trailer park with all kinds of interesting characters, like a blind guy named X-Ray and this over-friendly lady named Dodie. But yeah, the Vagrant decides to follow him to the trailer park, and it has a big like climactic fight ending in this like little rundown amusement park type of deal. This was definitely an interesting watch. It was entertaining for sure. I'm not sure how much rewatch value it has though, but I would definitely recommend checking it out. As I always say, everything's worth a watch to check it out and see if you like it. I did like it, but like I said, I don't know how many more times I'll be rewatching it. Thanks for checking out the video. Peace.
Playing role games when my swing, I'll be Indiana Bones in the Temple of Boom.